Hello everyone, this is my second journal entry for the year 2017 and well, first I'm going to analyze the unit that we have, and it was called Human Rights. In this unit I think we learned the importance and the little relevance that the human rights has in our daily life, because as humans, you would say, I know it sounds redundant but it's true, we do not know or we do not realize about what are our human rights and which consist, what are the characteristics, what are the features, why are so important, for what reason or motive they were created. So I think us as a teacher, we need to create some awareness in our students about this issue, because in order to achieve a better understanding, tolerance, empathy. Empathy, really. I love or have empathy for others. It's important to take into considerations human rights and what they stand for what reason they were created, and why they are so dynamic and need to be changes and rearranges continuously in order to be suitable for the context and the time we're living on. We also need to think that during this unit, as a person, I understand how to relate better with my teachers and my students. Even more with my old colleagues in the university and how to work. Probably one of the flaws of this aspect is that as John told us, we tend to work in the same groups. We don't work with other persons. We are too secure in on comfort zone that we don't let the others come in. But letting this aside, I'm going to go to the second part of the task, and this says that actually how can I improve or organize my learning process. And honestly, it was and it is a mess. I have so much things to do, and for me it's very hard to organize my time due to the I think I had to have the skills necessary to make a fair arrangement of the things, because once I create a schedule for learning, for example, it tend to be happen some things that are not considered in my schedule that affect my learning process. For example, now I'm trying to study grammar, so I have my books and I have my material. I have a lot of things. Probably I should put a link below where the PDF where I get the information that I'm using and some stuff. But due to the bad organization that I have, that actually it's very hard for me to do it correctly. I can't get the time because I get behind with a task, or I doesn't do a reading, so I have to do the reading instead of processing or focusing on my learning process. So it's very hard for me to organize this learning process, even though I can see that I have some improvements. For example, in the previous task that I have in the previous years, obviously, I tend to do a lot of punctuation problems. A lot. It was a consistent mistake in my error. But now with the task about the chronicle, I can see that even though I make some mistakes and punctuations, I'm starting to understand when to use it and where it's not suitable to use it. And also, I'm using it in a more coherent way. Now I have to reflect about the quality. I don't know, this is such a hard topic. Was a very fruitful unit, I would say. It was maybe not from my interest, because I saw this kind of unit in the previous years. The topics revolves around the same things about gender equality and education, not education, in academic writings. I remember the second year was an argumentative essay, now it's action research. Later I think the kids on my higher grades are doing exploratory research, so I think that the topics are not engaging to myself, so it's hard to me to catch up with them, to stay close to what's happened to them, to understand them completely. I try to realize, but sometimes it's very hard to me to understand all these features of the language, well, of the features of the career of the subject. I think it's hard to me to realize the importance. Even though I know this important, I'm starting to understand what action research stands for, what it is an action research, how to write an argumentative essay. I have problems with the thesis so far, because for me it's difficult to state a good thesis and to put it in the right spot. But I think that the quality of the learning is good, but my engaging is hard due to the repeated context of the topics. Even though I learned a lot, I'm not going to deny that part, because I know how to conduct a research, not a perfect research, but I have the features in my mind, the aspect that I need to consider. And okay, basically this is my reflection. I hope you like it, and see you in the next time. Bye bye.